Klefki. Another Klefki, that's not right. Hey guys, my name is Nick, and you might remember me from a few months ago when I actually bothered to make a video. I promised you guys I would do better, and well, I didn't. The problem is time in my life right now. I moved, hence the whole plain boring background. There's nothing here because I haven't set it up yet. But I'm now settling into my new place. I think time is still going to be an issue, so I'm actually looking for someone who can do some of the editing for me and actually help me save some time that way. So I am still trying to get things back up and running. But yeah, I'm sorry that it's taking longer than I was hoping it would. Today, I really quickly had to make a video though, because I've been to the pre-releases for the new Team Up set. Had fun with that this weekend. And I just wanted to show you guys at least one of the kits, because I'm pretty sure the last video I did was the pre-release for Lost Thunder. Was it really? Yeah, it was. The last video I made was pre-release. Sorry guys, I'll try to do better. I'm working on it. But yeah, Team Up pre-release, the set with the new tag team Pokemon. I have to say, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I'm not too impressed with this set. I don't like the new tag teams. They're just these very powerful basics, which is exactly what I don't like. You know, I like evolution Pokemon and Pokemon that have to work together with other cards to make the interesting plays. Not here's my basic powerful GX card, boom, I win. And this set seems to do the opposite. And if that wasn't worse enough already, the first match that I played, on the opening, we flipped over our cards and my opponent was playing this new Magical Odds Mr. Mime, which I hated at the Celestial Storm pre-release, the Magical Events, and now it was back and I immediately lost that match because that card is so unfair on a pre-release. But it's not all just me complaining, because there are some fun cards in this set as well. I did find some cards where I was like, okay, that's fun, I can work with that. So it's not a total loss. But yeah, so far I still have some mixed feelings about this one. Now before we open the pack, of course we have the winners from the codes from last video, which were pre-release codes, but you guys get them at a point where you really don't care anymore. So I hope that the winners still care about getting a code from me. I'm even throwing in some extra ones, because in the time that it took me to finally get the winners, I got a bunch of extra codes. So I could pick some extra winners in a pitiful attempt to make it up to you guys. So last time I asked you guys what you thought about the new Zorora, the new card that they added, because that was a special Pokemon you could get in the Ultra games, I think. I still like to call him Thunder Kitty. For the winners, we had Jeff Kalali, Vanessa, and Lindsay Kipling. Lindsay pointing out that the Zorora kind of looks like a Digimon. I can sort of see that. And he wasn't the only one who pointed it out, because we also had Juice A1406, Moonwalker, and Ikuze. And Ikuze, I also thought it looked like a Digimon. I agree with you guys, it kind of does. Then again, I also think it doesn't really look out of place in Pokemon either, so it does work. But yeah, you guys all win some Lost Thunder codes. I'm sorry you had to wait for it so long. I hope you guys still care. I'll be a little faster with the Team Up codes from this video, because yes, there are codes I'm giving away. And I can guarantee it this time, because I already recorded a video. I made a video just before I moved, opening some more packs, which I haven't gotten to editing yet, but it's there, and it shouldn't be long to make that. So there should be another video on the channel soon with the winners for this one. And so if you want to win a Team Up code, let me know what your favorite card from the set is so far. If you haven't seen anything from the set, obviously you can see my pools in a moment, but I assume most of you will have seen plenty already. So let me know what your favorite card is so far from this Team Up set in the comments below for a chance to win one of the pre-release codes. Now, I've been talking for way too long again. Let's get to the good part, opening the actual pre-release kit. The fun thing is, I still have all the Lost Thunder pre-release kits to get through as well. Because I only did the first one. I'm gonna get an editor and we're gonna do this a lot better. So first up, obviously we have a bunch of energy cards that I got, because you need to play with energies, and I always steal them from the pre-releases these days. Then the promo, I kind of got the worst one, the Nidoqueen, which is not even that bad. It's just the other promos are better. It's not a bad card. It definitely has potential, a good attack, and a very nice ability once you get it on the bench. It just, as you'll see in a moment, it gives you a 1/1/1 line for Nidoqueen. And so while I was building my deck for this one, I figured that was not a good idea, so I actually took it out of the deck that I built. And I didn't regret it, because I had a deck that ran really smoothly. I think I made a good call there. Then we have the rest of the cards we got from the little pack from the kits. So we got the Nidoran, obviously, and the Nidorina, only one of each. Again, the reason why I decided not to put it in my deck. And then we have the Grimers, which are nothing fancy, 2 Mugs. Now the Mugs were pretty good, for pre-release at least. I don't see them being that good for actual standard. With Toxic Secretion, 40 damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Put 2 damage counters on them, and if they evolve or devolve, then the poison sticks, which is kind of nice. The best one though, the winner of all the pre-releases, like everyone was playing this one because this thing is insane at pre-release. I think it even has potential for a decent standard deck, is the Ponyta, which is not that special, but the Rapidash. Searing Flame for 20 damage and your opponent's active Pokemon is burned is nice, but the agility for 2 energy, you do 60 damage. Flip a coin. If hats, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. So if you can just keep flipping hats, you can do all the damage without taking any yourself, which was at a pre-release where people don't play Guzmas and stuff is really good. I even think it has potential in standard because you can play it with Victini and then it's even more powerful. So interesting to see where this one goes. And yeah, if you're still going at a pre-release for team up at some point, expect everyone to play this and make sure you have some kind of counter in your deck. Small spoiler for one of the other kits later on. Golduck is the perfect counter. I had a deck at some point, but I tacked in 2 Psyducks and a Golduck because that Golduck completely shuts down Rapidash. And I won all my matches with that. But yeah, if you have the Rapidash, you want to play it because it's really good. And then you have Charmander to Charmeleon because Charizard is a promo you can get. Unfortunately, I didn't get it, so I only had a Charmander and Charmeleon, which I didn't play. And then we got a bunch of trainers from older sets, mainly Cookie, Cynthia, Looker, Kahili. And then some of the new ones, we have Erica's Hospitality, which a lot of people seem to want. It's a holo in the set, but you can get it from the pre-release kits as a non-holo. And you can play this card if you have 4 or fewer other cards in your hand. Draw a card for each of your opponent's Pokemon in play, which is pretty decent, because most decks you will try to play your hand empty. And then you play this, and then you can draw more cards. And then we have a Judge Whistle, which is like the Looker Whistle, but way better. Because it has the same thing where you put a Judge card from your discard pile into your hand. So you're not even looking for it with the Whistle for Looker, you just get it from your discard. The real power of this card though is the draw card. That is why you want this and why you want to run 4 of these, because you're basically downsizing your deck. You're taking out 4 cards from your deck to get to the cards that you really want. I think you want to get 4 of these and you want to put them in pretty much any deck you play, because you get the Judge Whistle, you play it, and you get draw another card, and that is so good. So I got 2 of those, which really speed things up. And then we got the Pokemon Communication reprint, the card where you can take one of your Pokemon from your hand, put it in your deck, and then pick out another one, which is also really, really good. I love it when they make reprints so we can use older cards again, and I especially love it when there are cards that are actually really playable. So these Pokemon Communications are really nice. And then we get a little flyer. Like always, the Zekrom Pikachu combo at the front. I'm still not quite sure. Like, we discussed this at the pre-release, right? A lot of the tag team combos, they're Pokemon that make sense as a combo together. The Zekrom and Pikachu, we never quite understood. Like, we were making jokes about Zekrom is the damage dealer and Pikachu does all the PR. But that's all he's there for. To be Zekrom's agent, basically. He gets him all the modeling work. But yeah, here's a bunch of text, which I can be bothered to read. You can pause the video if you want. Same for the back, with all the building tips, which are the same as on all the other flyers, I think. And then we get the cards that I pulled from the packs. Now, I didn't actually bother to put them back into the packs like I usually do, because I forgot my scissors. So I couldn't cut open the packs at the top to put all the cards back. So I just put everything in order the way I found it. So in my first pack, I got a Fighting Energy, Pancham, Helioptile, another Grimer, a Klefki, another Klefki, that's not right. I think I was supposed to do that in another pack. A Vulpix, Kakuna, Ingo and Emmet, which is a pretty decent card. I don't think it beats using Cynthia's and Tate and Liza though. Look at the top card of your deck and then choose one. You either discard your hand and draw 5 cards, or discard your hand and draw 5 cards from the bottom of your deck. So basically it's a slightly less powerful Sycamore, but you can look at the top card of your deck first and then decide if you want to draw that or just draw from the bottom, which seems nice at first, but then I realized if you draw 5 from the bottom, you're still gonna get the top card at the start of your next turn, unless you shuffle your deck after. So I thought it was quite useful, especially when you're in a pinch. Like at some point I needed an energy, and so I could play this to just get 5 new cards and hopefully get that lost energy that I needed. But yeah, in Expanded, you definitely just want to stick with Sycamore, because the 2 more cards is way better. And to be honest, I think I would prefer Cynthia over these guys as well. Just because she gets you that 1 extra card, which can make all the difference. And then we also got a Farfetch'd. The reverse holo was a Squirtle. And the last card is an Alolan Golem. Really powerful, but maybe a few too many steps before you can really make it work, so I don't know yet. And up next we have a Water Energy. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention this yet. We have new energies, like they're the Sun and Moon energies, but they have this little extra metal door effect behind them, which is a nice twist, I guess. It's different, and I like that. We have a Nidoran Mill, Larvitar, Vulpix, Squirtle, Voltorb, Nidorino, a Doublade, a Nanu. Choose a basic Dark-type Pokemon in your discard pile, switch it with one of your Pokemon in play. Any attached cards, damage counter, special conditions, turns in place, and other effects remain on the new Pokemon, which is interesting. It's sort of a Ninja Boy thing, only with your discard instead of your deck. And then the reverse holo was a Flaffy, and the last card is a Mimikyu, which is just like the Psychic Mimikyu. It has the exact same attacks, only this one's fairy, which I like, because I sometimes use that Psychic Mimikyu. And for the third pack, we had a Psychic Energy. I'm not sure which ones I like better, actually. Like the base Sun and Moon energies or these ones. I like these now because they're new, so it's just a nice change of pace, but I don't know, the Sun and Moon ones had something because they were so clean. So we'll have to see after a while if I get tired of these or if I actually prefer them. And we have a Pochiana, Execute, Voltorb, Pancham, Emolga, Hitmonlee, Kakuna, Cosmoem. The reverse holo is a Grimer, which is a pretty interesting attack as well for just a basic card that hasn't even evolved yet. 15 more damage for each special condition affecting your opponent's active Pokemon, which I think can be really powerful if you play it with certain other Pokemon. Venusaur Tag Team. And the last card is an Ampharos GX. Ampharos is back, and this time he's in fancy GX form. I really like the art on this one with the city on the background. It looks so good, I like that. And it has some interesting attacks as well for a deck idea I want to try out at least. It's Power Recharge. Put all Electro Power cards from your discard pile into your hand. So if you have 4 Electro Powers in your hand, you can play all 4 of them, do 150 damage with Power Recharge and get all 4 of your Electro Power back. And then do it again next turn. And if your opponent then plays something really powerful, you can use those 4 Electro Power with an Impact Bolt to just knock out anything. And then the GX isn't bad either. Search your deck for up to 7 Pokemon, reveal them, put them in your hand, and shuffle your deck. So this is exactly the kind of card I love to see, right? It's a really powerful card, but it is a stage 2, so you have to work with the rest of your deck to get it going. I think this one will be really fun to play with, and a lot more fun than those tag team combos. So yeah, I'm excited to try and play with this. And then we have the last pack. We got a Dark Energy Blitzel, and another Nidoran female, Joltik, Meowth, Mareep, Nidorino, Persian. The reverse holo is a Dana. I'm pretty sure there was one less common. I think that one of the Klefkis, the double ones, was supposed to be in there. You can play this card only if your opponent's active Pokemon is a stage 2 Pokemon. Search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them in your hand and shuffle your deck, which can be really powerful. Just you don't know if your opponent is going to play stage 2 Pokemon, so you're kind of taking a really big risk there. but you can also get a really nice reward if you succeed. And the last card of the kit is a Galvantula. And that was it for the Team Up pre-release kit. There's nothing else there. Not the best spoils, we only really got that Ampharos Jax, which was a tone kind of consistent for the entire pre-release. I got the impression that everyone was doing a little bit poorly. I really hope that it's not another Crimson Invasion where they just lowered the pull rates ridiculously again for no other reason than to bleed our wallets dry. We'll see, maybe the people around me just got unlucky with me. So far my summary for this set is there's a few fun cards in there if you can find them, but there's also a bunch of cards that I don't really like. So I doubt this one will go down as my favorite set ever, but hey, as long as there are some new cards that make me feel like I want to play with them, we're all good, I think. So yeah, that was it. Again, if you want to win one of the Team Up codes, let me know in the comments below what your favorite card is from the set so far. And again, I'll pick the winners a lot sooner this time, as I'm gonna try to work to get the channel back on track and maybe get a new background in and all that. So at the very least, you guys can look forward to another video soon, which I was actually recorded before this one, where I still had the background because it was recorded on the day before I moved. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys again in another video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can click up here to watch another one. And if you just want to watch me play some video games, you can click down here to go to my gaming channel. Whatever you decide to do, thank you very much for watching and have a very nice day.